Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to the program, everyone. A very special program is going to be on Local 5 on Saturday night. It is Variety, the children's charity telethon spotlight, talking about all the great things that Variety, the children's charity, accomplishes on a daily basis. And with us right now, the executive director of Variety, the children's charity, Sheri McMichael. Hi, young lady. How are you?
I am great. How are you?
We are getting excited because we're only a couple of days away from the big event where we get to shine the spotlight on some of the great organizations that Variety has had a chance to help out in the past year, as well as going way back. It's cool to hear some of those stories, isn't it?
Oh, it's just fabulous to hear those stories, and we're just so grateful to Iowans for stepping up and contributing to Variety so that we can go out into the community and make an impact with the children throughout the state.
Now, for those people that may have heard the Variety name, Variety, the children's charity, a little refresher of how long Variety, the children's charity, has been around.
Well, you know what? This will be our 48th telethon. So we really kicked things off in 1975. And since then have raised over $128 million. So not a small feat in those 48 years.
No, and the thing that's really, really cool about Variety, the children's charity here in the state of Iowa, you help so many organizations and you're involved in some things that people may not have thought about. And that's one of the things that we're going to focus on Saturday as well. And you have an item with you right now. And folks, have you ever heard of the sleep sacks? Sheri, tell us what a sleep sack is.
Well, you know, a sleep sack is meant for babies ages from birth up to 4 to 6 months, depending on their size and weight. But they were really developed due to SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. And that is a death that is unexplained. It usually happens during sleep, usually during the months of 2 to 4 months. And there's really no known reason for what happens, but there are things that parents can do to prevent that. And that is by not having so many blankets in the crib that can cause them to have problems breathing and so forth. So these sleep sacks are basically blankets that you put your child in bed with. We have both summer and winter because, of course, we don't want them to overheat in the summer. We want to keep them warm in the winter. And it's also important to keep the babies on their backs. And so those are two things that really help prevent SIDS. And they're something that they're the number one purchased item at the hospitals because parents realize the importance of these sleep sacks. And so Variety has now stepped up and partnered with Central Iowa hospitals as well as some Eastern Iowa hospitals to provide new parents with sleep sacks. So here in Central Iowa, every baby that is born at Broadlawns and Mary Greeley will receive a sleep sack. And all NICU babies, Neo-Intensive Care Unit babies born at Blank and Mercy will receive a sleep sack. And those sleep sacks will be sent home with the parents to keep those babies safe.
Now, Sheri, you have a sleep sack in front of you right now. Hold that up real quick. I want to see how that. Now, how do the babies get in there? Is that Velcro that attaches the sleep sack, or how does that work?
It is. It's Velcro that comes undone, and then you unzip it and you put the baby back in it. There's directions right inside, so they make it very user friendly. There's different ways that you can place the baby in the sleep sack, sometimes with their arms straight down, otherwise they can be loose. But it's just the idea is to keep those babies warm, but at the same time not having those excess blankets that can cause suffocation.
Right. What a neat program that is, and you're helping so many young families that in some cases are just getting started ensure the safety of their infant child, and it has to make you feel incredible.
Well, it's a brand new program. We just put these sleep sacks. They haven't even been in the hospitals for 30 days. And so we haven't even had an opportunity to get feedback, but we know from We provided a grant in the past with Mary Greeley, and we know the importance of the sleep sacks. And we just thought here at Variety that it was a great way to partner with the hospitals to provide something that is much needed for these new parents and to show the partnership that we have with those hospitals.
That is awesome, and we really appreciate the partnership we have with Variety. VarietyIowa.com if you want more information on this as well. And don't forget the Variety, the Children's Charity Telethon Spotlight Special here on Local 5, 7 o'clock on Saturday. So don't go anywhere. We're going to have a big old party too and watch this. This is going to be a whole lot of fun, and you are going to learn a ton of information. Sheri, thank you so much for everything you do for the kids here in the state of Iowa, and we will talk to you real soon.
Thank you.